Good day everyone, Brett back, high altitude scale modeling with the Sprue review I mentioned in my update, the Lockheed P3C Orion, update 2 and 3 from Hasegawa. 1/72nd scale, I don't build that very often. There's a little bit about the aircraft on the side in various languages if you want to pause it to find your favorite. This kit, I don't see a date on the box anywhere. Maybe on the instructions, but here's the scheme for it. 494.6 millimeters long, wingspan 422, 153 parts. So it's going to be pretty big. Whoever bought this before me paid $40 for it. I got it off of the scale model graveyard auction site. Like I said, I don't do 172 very often. I'm a 148 guy. Sometimes there's just no 48 scale kits, versions of kits available. Great box art. Alright. One bag full of 4 sprues, clear parts, instructions, decals, empty box. So, I guess we open our one big bag right here. Here's the, looks like a front landing gear bay. A couple of small things in there I'm going to leave in there just to be safe. And that looks like flash. We shall start with this half of the fuselage. That's a big one. That's why it's not 48, because in 72 it's already big. About my trusty ruler, 15, 17, say 18 inches long. For those of us in the inch world. So, we have raised panel lines. We have a little Hasegawa plaque right there that doesn't say anything. Looks like it did, but then it got all mushed out. Elevator sections, looks like a depth charge maybe. One piece. I mean, this plastic does remind me of very old school model plastic where everything came in an off-white color. It's very thick. So, all raised detail. So I'm assuming the real plane doesn't have raised panel lines, so you're going to have to rescribe if you want that level of detail. I probably would. Ejector pin marks. These are all raised here too, so you might want to clean those up before you put your elevators together. Excuse me. This is an opposite matching sprue. Opposite because it's facing the other way. Matching because it has the same parts. No, it doesn't. But elevators. Yeah, you definitely want to clean up these ejector pin marks that are raised right there because it doesn't want to sit all the way flat. Anyway, that one came off. The other half of that one tube-like thing that was on the other sprue. Here's all the little antennas. Again, Nice shape. Looks very realistic. Just raised panel lines. Wingspan. Nice. Still raised panel lines. Engine vents. I don't see any sink marks. I don't see any flash. Yes, I do. There's a little bit of flash right there. A little bit on this side too. So, it doesn't have workable flaps or ailerons. You can always cut them out if you want to detail them. It's got a lot of flash right there. Again, I haven't seen anything telling me the date of this kit. I'm guessing early 90s by the look of the plastic, mid 80s. And here's the last sprue with all the detailed parts. Fronts of the engines, nose cone. I'm assuming that's a weapons bay door, boarding ladder. Wheels, no weight on wheels, but they are one-piece wheels. Nice. Control yokes, landing gear doors. It's like weapons pylons. Props that have lots of flash on them. This whole thing's got lots of flash on it. Showing its age, maybe. Sprue C. Again, no copyright dates on it. But you see the engine cowlings have flash. And there's actually some recessed detail on the engine cowlings. Prop spinners. You see these have flash. Props have flash. The ladder doesn't have flash. The wheels don't have flash or don't have weight on. Control yokes. These doors have ejector pins inside of them. These doors have ejector pins inside of them. So, pretty much everything you see on this sprue shows the age of the kit. As far as I know, it's the only game in town for this kit. So if you want to build it, you're a modeler after all. I don't care what anybody says. You're a model builder. Clear parts. Not too bad considering everything else. It's actually got some nice demarcation points. No scuffs. Look pretty clear as you can see through there. And then I'm guessing windows that definitely aren't clear. And some lights. And this is a little warning about what you're doing, so don't do it. Just build the model. Decals. Are by Hasegawa, made in Japan. There's no yellowing on them. They actually look pretty good. Didn't have a date on there either. But those are solid. So you're going to need a lot of decal setting solution to put these ones on. The swordfish decal in there. The hatches, there's decal film in those. If these are all supposed to be one piece, they're going to be decal film all the way through. They're connected. There's the instrument panels. I didn't really see the instrument panels. Probably because they're just flat with no detail. That looks like the floor. And those are seats right there on top. Still don't see any instrument panel unless this is supposed to be it. It looks like a bulkhead. Maybe this is the instrument panel. Yep, that's got to be the instrument panel. The decal would fit on there. So there's the instrument panel. I guess I'd use this side because it doesn't have ejector pin marks. It looks like it's all flat and made for it. See? And then this side does have ejector pin marks. So hopefully it won't be seen through the windshield. Okay. Problem solved. Instructions. Typical no-nonsense Hasegawa instructions, a little bit about the aircraft. I'm just going to show you English. Or I'll just show you all of them. Find your favorite language if it's on here. No color callouts on page 1. This is one of those obnoxious ones that folds all the way out. Okay, there's your color callouts. If I can get them all in there. Mr. Hobby color aqueous. That's all they're showing, just in a bunch of different languages. Okay, so you're starting putting antennas on before you even put it together. I'd do that last if I could. Then you've got a cockpit with seats, engines, putting cockpit in, the fuselage halves together, putting the wings together and the wingtips on. There's the door for the PC-3, there's the door for the CP-140. Putting the gear on last, which you can wait till after painting, fortunately. Nice little chart of the angle you want the tails, 80 degrees. There's the boarding ladder for the back, but there's like a solid wall there, so if you can put the boarding ladder, you have to do a little detailing inside. Here, weapons loadout. It does have weapons pylons, and you can put torpedoes on them. There's the closed bay door. I'm guessing you want it closed because there's no detail in it either. Windshield goes on the outside. There's a stand to keep it from being a tail sitter, but considering the size and there's nothing in the airplane, I'd put a lot of weight in there myself. So I wouldn't have that stand, but then of course there's the landing gear going on last there too. That's step 7 through 9. 7, 8, 9. Over here, your two color callouts. You've got the U.S. Navy Fighting Marlins. This one, which is it's like white and gray. Okay, and then you've got the Canadian Armed Forces one, which would be kind of cool because, you know, Canadian aircraft. So the FS colors and the Mr. Hobby colors numbers down here. Two ways to do the props. I'm still thinking, what is H337? Grayish blue. That might be a cool color. But I like what's on the, I like the marlin tail. Well, I'm not going to be building that this year unless something comes up, so I got time to think about it. There's a sprue map. 4 sprues, 1 clear sprue. And then correct method for applying decals again, which was on that supplemental sheet I showed you. And it's got nice paint color callouts. It's very detailed. So, there we have it. The American one. There's only one picture of the Canadian one. It's not a very good one. Right there. And it does look like it's a different lighter color on the bottom. There's the American one, white and gray, marlin on the back. big old probe out the back. I know some of you like seeing big old probes. There you have it. Zoom out. Take a look at this beautiful box art. I mean, that right there is a great selling point. Cut the sides off. Run along the top. I never did see a copyright date on here. 1986. So this is a 32-year-old kit, which explains a lot. But, you know, if it's the only game in town, it's the only game in town. And 32 years old or 32 days old. If you want to build it, you're going to be a model builder and you're going to build it. And that's all I got to say about that. Everybody, thanks for watching this one. This nice little review. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being model builders. Everybody have a great day. Bye.